At some point in life, we all find ourselves staring at a crossroads, overwhelmed by the weight of decisions. Every option seems like it leads to a different kind of battle, one that's either too difficult, too risky, or too uncertain. We imagine the struggles ahead of us, projecting fears and obstacles that haven't even arrived yet. And in that moment, it feels like there's no easy choice, no way out of the impending challenges. But here's the catch. Sometimes the struggle we fear most is nothing more than an illusion. You see, when we stand at that crossroads, we're often clouded by the stories we tell ourselves about what each path will be like. We imagine the worst-case scenario, the endless obstacles, the struggles we think we'll face. The truth is, we often overestimate how difficult something will be. The unknown is frightening, so we amplify the fear of what lies ahead. It's like standing at the edge of a forest, convinced the path is filled with hidden traps and beasts, when, in reality, it's just a few rocks and trees in the way. The struggle we envision is often much bigger in our minds than it is in reality. But here's the kicker. The path that truly speaks to us, the one we are most drawn to, the one that aligns with our values or passions, isn't necessarily the one that's most difficult. The right choice, the one we are meant to walk, often doesn't come with the biggest struggle. It's simply the one we choose to embrace, the one that feels like it's ours, the one we can take on with a sense of purpose, even if it challenges us. When you decide to walk that path, something shifts. The struggle, the challenges, feel less daunting because you've made the commitment. You've accepted that every path has its challenges, but that doesn't mean they're all impossible. It's not about choosing the path with the least amount of pain, or the one that promises the easiest route. It's about choosing the one that resonates with you so deeply that the struggles ahead don't feel like insurmountable walls. They become just part of the journey, just part of what you need to grow. The moment you embrace a path as your own, you shift from seeing obstacles as threats to seeing them as necessary steps in your growth. Sometimes the hardest part isn't the struggles you face after you choose. It's the anxiety before making the decision, when every option feels heavy with the potential for failure. The fear is real, the doubt is real, but that's all it is, fear. The real struggle often begins when you resist choosing, when you stay stuck in the endless loop of indecision, imagining what could go wrong. The struggle is in not choosing, not in choosing. When you finally decide on a path, the weight lightens. Sure, challenges will still arise, but they'll seem more manageable because you've already committed. You've accepted that hardship is part of growth, but it no longer feels like something to be avoided. The struggle becomes something you can work with, not against. And in that moment, you realize the right choice wasn't the one that promised no struggle. It was the one you chose to make your own. It's the one that resonated with you, that aligned with your journey, and that allowed you to turn fear into fuel for growth. So, next time you're standing at that crossroads, remember, it's not about avoiding difficulty. It's about embracing the challenge that speaks to you most. The path you choose might not be the easiest, but it will always be the one that offers the most growth, because it's the one you were meant to walk. And when you walk it, you'll realize that the struggles you imagined were never as big as the ones you were willing to face. The real victory isn't avoiding the challenge. It's choosing the one that you're ready to grow through.